What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're reacting to the 4th episode of TSUKIMICHI Moonlit Fantasy. This one's titled Too Late. Hope we're not too late, because, well, that would be bad. Probably for whatever character we're too late to. But yeah, we are continuing on. The show is, again, it's one of those shows that... It's one of those isekai shows that is quite old in terms of its source material, and is very late in getting its adaptation. Just like Jobless Reincarnation, for example. And as a result, it's... Again, I said this last week, well, not last week, I said this last episode, that a lot of people make comparisons, especially when we got to, like, the different species coming together to make a village in this ultimate dimension, like, very much slime-like aspect to it, but really this came before slime, so it's like, yes, it feels like it might have copied from Slime's anime, but really, the material came out first, so it's like, there's lots of similarities amongst isekai stories anyway. I think we all know that at this point. And I just kind of mentioned a bit of that, but so far I've been really, really enjoying this. And have enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. I thought this was going to be fairly generic and just, like, decidedly average, but it's genuinely surprised me in how well it's come across. The visual effects, like I said, in the Black Spider fight were really, really nice. I hope we get to see some more of those effects soon. Well, we should this episode. We're at least going to have Tomoe, or Shen, is going to be foiling an attack on our wagon, because some people have been following us as soon as we got into this human village and seem to be attacking, or with the intent of attacking and stealing our goods, which we've noticed that we've been followed as soon as we entered in, and we've also noticed that the pricing of everything in this town seems to be really, really high, like genuinely really high. I think they equated it to what, like, at the end, it was 2 gold per night to stay in here, and that is the equivalent of 200,000 yen a night, which definitely seems high. That definitely seems high. So, yeah, we're investigating some things there. So it was us and Mio that are off getting something to eat whilst Tomoe defends. But we've been approached by a young girl who I have no idea what to think. I don't know if she's just a distraction, or if she's genuinely coming them for help. Maybe she's being used by whoever's organizing this attack. I don't know what the link is just yet, but I think there might be a bit of a link. But yeah, like I said, we have all these other races that have now joined us in this village that we're creating in Tomoe's dimension. And we learnt about his aura that he has to suppress, just like how Slime had to suppress his aura, and that's what made him noticeable to the goblins. But this time, we don't actually have the power to just suppress our aura, so we actually had some of the Elder Dwarves create an artifact that can help suppress it. And it also, we had the realization that we can't actually talk to humans, because we don't actually understand their language, as per the conditions, as per the conditions from the goddess when we first arrived, and because of our aura, we were immediately seen as, like, what they say, like 7 demon lords or 9 demon lords of power level just walking towards them. So yeah, ultimately that made us very undesirable. But that's why we have the mask on now. That's why we've got the artifacts. But we have registered with the Adventurers Guild, and we learnt of Sophia Bulga, the most powerful rank SSS adventurer, who killed a dragon known as Lancer, that Tomoe actually knows, but said he kind of had it coming anyway, so I guess she's not exactly thinking like, hey, you killed my friend, I don't like you anymore. It's like, probably like maybe a kind of respect that she's that powerful. I don't know. I guess we'll see what ends up happening with that. So, yeah, I'm excited to see where the story goes. I'm assuming this is going to start steamrolling into our grander story for this season. Because this is a, 12-episode show? 12-episode show. Considering it is such a long-running series, I would not be surprised to see a second season get announced at the end of this one. I was It's a shame we didn't get a split core announcement right off the bat, but they may be planning a second season already. Who knows? I feel like this, if any show is gonna get like a second season announcement at the end of the season, I feel like this is one of those shows that could potentially pull it off, just because there is so much material to back it up. That it's like, provided it's doing well, there's no reason not to go in for a second season. So far, the Western ratings done pretty well. Not the most viewed thing in the world, but it's doing pretty well. So I have hope. But anyway, gonna load the episode up here. As per usual, these are time-based format access on YouTube. If you want to see the full picture in picture, you can go to my Patreon down in the description below. £4 a month gets you access to all Patreon access on the channel, which is everything from the current seasonal lineup, as well as Patreon request shows such as World Trigger, Symphogy, and Log Horizon. I know their schedule is all over the place, but now it's kind of fixed, hopefully. Since we're back into just regular uploads, so hopefully that will stay consistent. But here on YouTube we do time-based, so bottom left of the screen you'll see a time for the episode. I count down 3, 2, 1, play. Play you start the episode, I start the episode, we should be in sync. Watch this one on Crunchyroll since they're the ones who license the series, of course. No logos or anything, but I think we have like a little mini recap thing at the beginning here. It's only a little mini thing, I think. Won't be too long. But you can use screen flash on my face, the mic, or this part of my headset to tell when the scenes are transitioning. That should be synced up as well. So, with all that said, let's get into this week's episode, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, play. Yep. Mm-hmm. They really aren't, no. Mm-hmm. Straight in, okay. Mm-hmm. Not the approach we wanted. uh... There we go. A request? Okay. Something's happened. Oh. Even that creature. This seems to be going to plan. Distracting them, keeping them away from a certain area. I do like this OP a lot. I do still like the angle of the parents being originally from this world. I mean, that's what we're just going after right now, is like trying to retrace steps there. But that very much seems like a long-term plot. Maybe not something that's going to be fully covered in this season. But we'll see. Here we go. Here's the attack. Oh, maybe not. Okay, traveling with sister. Where's the sister now? Went looking for work and is now missing. Okay. Oof, long time. Older sister? Younger sister? Mm-hmm. Oh shit. Oh yeah, you're all done. Oh. Oh, the... That's her holding back as much as possible, wow. Holy shit! Holy shit! Oh. uh. Mm. Oh. Uh. Yeah, the kid's still here. Reno, yeah. Mm-hmm. Uh. Immediately went to that, okay. Okay. Oh, we're gonna recognize. Wait. Wait. It feels like she's playing a part in all of this. Well, she's been forced to play a part in all this. Hmm. Who did she draw? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yep. Yep, this is serious. Although, judging by the title of Too Late... Again, who did she draw? Hmm? Wait. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, they are doing this. Got it. Mm-hmm. What about the other world? uh, well, you didn't exactly build trust. You just probed his mind. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's hurry. I don't want too late to genuinely be too late. Mm-hmm. mm. Ah, this is this one. Okay. Hmm. They have a hold on this town. There she is. Maybe still alive? I think still alive right now. Hmm. Oh god. Didn't expect that. Barely. Hmm. There we go. And meat. Oh. Hmm. That's one way of doing it. They're so casual about it. Oh boy. Is it gonna be the same one? No, it's Mills Ace. Okay. 500 gold. Jesus Christ. Of course, it exists in pretty much every world, really. Let's be real. Hmm. Hmm. Here we go. Alright. You don't have a choice, unfortunately. No, it isn't. I highly doubt that. Yeah. But for your sister... Mm-hmm. Toa was the name, okay. He's the leader of this whole thing. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. But if she's not very vague in it, yeah. Yep. That's my boss. Yep. Yeah, not happening. I'd love it if they just burst out laughing. Yeah, they're not interested. Yes. You don't know. Oh. Oh. You're about to not exist. Holy shit. Clay Ages, okay. I'm sure they were also holding back just because, well, at least slightly holding back. Hmm. Yep. Yep. You should. Yep. uh, God, putting her in such a dilemma here. Is she gonna be open and honest about what's happening? I mean, he already knows, obviously, but she doesn't know. Mm-hmm. Well, we'll see. Now's an appropriate time. The music. Oh shit. Yeah. She's having too much fun with this. I love this. I love this. Yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah. Oh. Why is he Why is he feeling pleasure from that? Not gonna ask. Not gonna ask. Wow. Just, just turn around. just leave. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. No, you're not. No, you're gonna be this much of. Yeah, you don't have the balls to do that anyway. You're off you go. I mean, yeah. Jesus Christ. Oh, I love how it's competition between these two. Jesus. Jesus Christ. This is messed up. Oh my god. They're tearing this place apart. Jesus Christ. They're about to get a massive fucking scolding. Yep. Mm. No, it doesn't. Okay. Wait, what are we gonna do? Holy shit, what a mess. Holy shit. Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh boy. What a fucking episode. What a fucking episode. God, this show is incredible. Like, I love how it's using its dark nature and its comedic nature at the same time. I really like how they're blending those. Love the CD as well. She goes into the guitar. Alright. Nightfire. The Greedy Wagon's Journey. Okay. Interesting. Wow, what an episode. Holy shit. Holy shit, what an episode that was. Well, interesting to know that a bounty has been placed on our head already for it. When we first approached the village. That's good to know. Yeah, that was quite something. Mills Ace, Strongest Adventurer being included in that makes a degree of sense. I mean, I'm not entirely surprised by that fact, let's be honest. Yeah, I wonder if they're going to play on the that similarity between what's her face? What was her name? Toa and Hasegawa. I wonder if they're going to really play on that and say that there is a actual connection there, or if it's just a coincidence, because I'm genuinely curious about that fact now. Because it's not uncommon to have like likenesses and similarities there that make you think of your home world. But since these are two separate worlds that you can go between, and people from this world have gone to live in the other world, I don't know if his parents, Makoto's parents, are necessarily unique in that regard, or if there are multiple people who have transitioned world like that. But it would be kind of odd that just because he's now here, there's a likeness like that. I don't think it would be that simple, but I wonder if there is an actual link there. I wonder if the Hasegawa that he knows in his normal world is somehow descended from people in this world as well. Maybe she has a twin sister that they were separated from at a very early age, and one ended up in the other world, one ended up in this world, or something along those lines. I wonder if they're going to play on that, or if it's just a case of, oh no, he's got this very similar looking to the girl that he had a thing for. Like, I wonder if they're going to do something like that, but yeah. I'm curious what their plan with that is, but that seems like a if that's going to be a reveal, that seems like an end of season reveal or even a multi-season deal. If that makes sense, I feel like that's something that would only be revealed right at the end of the season as like a big like shock. It's like, holy shit, this actually is like in that way, or it's going to be something that's like a long-term thing and the long-term link between this world and the other world. Like if they're going to, depends how grandiose they want that connection to be, I suppose. But since we are looking to explore what happened with our parents and see what their journey partook, where they were, where they went, and things like that, it might be that we find some of those links naturally on our journey. So I am very curious about that fact. Obviously, no spoilers, because I don't want to know what actually is the connection, naturally. But that's something I would like to see explored going forward, if they really do want to have like an actual story behind that, rather than just a, oh, it looks like her. Because I think if it's just looking like her, then I don't really care for it as an idea. But if there is an actual connection and reasoning behind it, I think that's going to be quite nice, because then it actually like there's more plot and story and like thought gone into it to have that connection in the first place. So we'll see. But yeah, the slapping scene was where's the slapping scene? I need to go back to that. I was so happy with that. Where was it? Here it is. Okay. So 1801 is when she first picks him up. So perfect. This episode was brilliant. All of that, and then you had him just firing them off with the bow. That was pretty funny as well. All the while, they've just raised an entire town of humans like it was nothing. Yeah, this show is dark when it wants to be. I mean, just look at 1122, 1123. Like, that shot there is like, Jesus Christ. It's like they put some actual attention to detail on that one. They put some real attention to detail on that one to really get into your head like how messed up the situation is and how it has affected and how on the brink she is, really. So, credit where credit's due. This show is doing it very, 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 very well. It's got that dark comedy blend that I'm starting to really, really, really appreciate in shows. I think since Kimono Jihen recently, I've started to be like, I want more darkness in my anime shows. Like, I love my cutesy shit, don't get me wrong. Like, Drugstore in Another World, last episode, going into Kobayashi, is like, don't get me wrong, I love my cutesy stuff. But having this dark undertone to some of these stories is really, really interesting. And Kimono Jihen really did that with the two storylines they did. Particularly, what was his name? Was it Shinji? Was it Shinji? Shiki, there we go, close. Yeah, especially with Shiki's storyline that they explored, I very much appreciated that. If you haven't watched Kimono Jihen, I do recommend it. It's a very interesting little series and has that darkness that I quite enjoy. Didn't have nearly enough Kon in it, so I hope that if a season 2 is on the way that we do get more of her in the show, because she needed to have a more prominent role in it, to be honest. I missed her character a lot. It seems like her character will be more prominent in a potential season 2, though, which is good. But anyway, that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed that one as much as I did. Leave a like if you did, as well as your comments what you thought of the episode. Don't forget to hit subscribe as well to see next week's episode, as well as the rest of the summer 2021 lineup you can find on the channel. Thank you for watching. Till next time. See you guys later.